For centuries, this wasn't just a cliff. It was known as Fini Terrae, the absolute end of the world. Today, it's recognized as the southwesternmost edge of continental Europe. But back then, people believed that when the sun set here, it literally hissed as it hit the ocean. If you went any farther, you'd simply fall off the edge. 2,000 years later, the monsters are gone, but this ground is still heavy. Everyone left their mark in the sand. My mark? It's mostly just a tired track and a lot of sweat. I'm trading the city for brutal headwinds, sand in my teeth, and a bike that feels heavier with every mile. Reaching the spot where the land finally runs out, that's where the real story hits home. Strap in, we're going to the end of the world. Alright, just landed in Lisbon. What is the plan for today? No plan, just find a place to sleep. I don't have anything. I found the first spot pretty quick, but then decided that it wasn't gonna cut it. I moved on to the second location because there was an outlet there. But as soon as I sat down, they opened the check-in. And as they say, third time's a charm. I found the third spot, and that was my place for the night. Or maybe not for the night, but for the next couple of hours. Almost 5, and this airport doesn't go to sleep. Yeah, but it's still too early for me to leave the airport, so I can just try and sleep. Alright, it's almost 7 a.m. I'm headed to the subway station. Oh, look at the sunrise. So I'll have to take the subway, and then I think it's a bus or 2 buses, and I'll be in Setúbal. It's like an hour and a half. I slept for like tops 3 hours, but I already know damn well how the sleep tonight is gonna hit. Like, this is gonna be great. And we are in Setúbal, ladies and gentlemen. And I've heard there's a Mercado do Livramento. Mercado do Livramento. And that's where I'm headed. Hopefully they have some good food. And I'm going to get food, and after that I'll get bike, and after that I will have to go and look for camping gas so I can cook when camping. Portugal. I keep thinking about one thing, how empty it is, how dead it is. Like, there's literally no people on the streets. I don't know if it's the Portuguese lifestyle. It's 8:40 Saturday. Well, here you guys have freaking huge fish. Yeah, it definitely smells like fish, but you probably could figure that out. Look at this beast. I skipped the bike pickup because it was such a mess, but here she is. My home for the next few days, setup's done, we're ready to roll. I look funny in the helmet. Anyways, got the gas. Of course, Decathlon was in the exact opposite direction of where I was supposed to go. There's a small issue. Both ferries are showing no bikes on them. As soon as I figured it out, I hopped on the ferry and it dropped me off in Troia. And this is where the real bike journey finally begins. So where I am right now, it used to be a Roman Empire a while ago. And they used to make here something called gurum, which was their ketchup basically, and it was made of fish intestines. So you can figure it out that it stank pretty bad. Bro, there were 2 signs that there were gonna be markets, like supermarkets and grocery stores, and I haven't seen any. There was only 1 gas station on the way, and they didn't have water, and I am actually out of water. I haven't drank pretty much anything. Yeah, that's how dry my throat is. I only have food on me. Hopefully there will be something with water soon. Holy shit, that's the last store. It's on the very end of the town. I thought there wasn't gonna be any, even though the maps showed again. Not gonna lie, 2 more hours of cycling, even though I have the drinks right now. No, it doesn't sound fun. Like, my body is already tired. I'm not used to cycling like that. Well, officially almost first fall on the bike. Another visit in the store, but I really hate leaving my bike with all the stuff on it. Look at her, still here. Once I left the town, I realized I forgot to buy water, so I had to turn around, go back into the town and get some because I couldn't risk not having any while wild camping that night. Once I was done shopping, it was finally time to start looking for a place to sleep. Well, I'll definitely stay in woods. The question is what kind of woods? Sketchy or no sketchy? Whatever. Peace. Alright. Welcome home. Sleeping bag. I don't think I need a sleeping bag. It's really hot. Everything's set up, so now it's time to eat, eat. Today on the menu will be fried noodle teriyaki and bread with tuna. So good calories, a lot of calories. I need that. A quick summary of the first day. It was a long day. I was tired after the airport. The food was good, the weather was great. When it comes to cycling, today was kind of boring. It was mostly road cycling. The views weren't like crazy good, but starting tomorrow I'll be riding much closer to the ocean and the views should be way better. Back pain, 9 out of 10. Everything else, I burnt my arms a little bit, minor discomforts, but we're good. Let's go to the end of the world. Good night. Good morning, it is 6:45 and I did not sleep good because it was so cold. I don't think I need a sleeping bag, it's really hot. I woke up probably like 20 times and I don't know if I should start getting up and packing up because it's getting bright outside. Damn. It is so cold. I'm actually shivering. Well, it says it's 14, but I do not believe that. Alright guys, look at this. We are in Sines, aiming probably at pirates back in the days. So everyone knows who this guy is. And if you don't, then probably didn't study at school, but not many people know that this city is actually where he was born. Most of my route today will be with these views, so that's pretty good. Here, that was my way to go, but some nice lady from here just told me that they had a pretty bad storm, and that's when the whole thing collapsed. So now I'll have to go through the beach, up there, and go back. if you see cows or horses, you have to say cows or horses, or stop and take pictures, or make the sounds that they make. I just made the cow sounds and they didn't react to it. That's sad. I'm so lucky. I was literally about to fly the drone. I had everything ready, and then I was like, nah, maybe not here. And then literally like 1 minute later, cops drove by, and I was so lucky because I would pay a couple hundred, maybe got my drone confiscated for unauthorized flight. The bike just fell, not me. Still undefeated, but the bike gave up. But anyways, that's good because now I can record the sheep. Alright, another lesson of history. This island right there, that is not a paradise. That was used as a trap for barbarian pirates. So that island plus this fort right here, they used to trap the pirates who would go through this canal here, and they would just completely destroy the pirates. Like 1 minute away from the camping, and it smells like pine. Success, looks like we have a place to sleep. I'll quickly set up the tent and then gotta go to the bathroom because I haven't pooped in 2 days. Yeah, that's how travels work on me, but I'm fine. Let's get to work. If I have never set up a tent before and I had to do it last night for the first time ever, I don't know what would have happened because it was not the easiest thing for the first time. I hope it's not taken the wrong way. Let's try that. I've never done it. Okay, I won't. Finally time to shower after 1.5 days. Yeah, I stink. I'm dirty, I'm sticky. I'm headed downtown right now. I left all my stuff on the camping. You see, I'm making a progress. I'm starting to trust people. From zero trust to 100% trust pretty quick. This right here, this is a monument commemorating 2 freaks from Portugal who decided to fly to China in 1924. So they took an airplane that could fit, I think, only 2 people, maybe 3, because there's 3 shown. But all the stories are about 2 guys flying from here, Portugal, to Macau in China. They also crashed on the way there in Pakistan, but that didn't stop them. 23 stops on the way. So yeah, wherever you go in Portugal, there's something in memory of some crazy people. Every time I sit down for longer and then have to get up, my legs freaking hurt. As much as I usually try and avoid sugar and just don't like to eat sweets like that, this trip I'm treating myself. Also, without sugar here, I'll be dead. Like, sugar is saving my ass. With all the calories that I'm burning and not eating enough. And I'm not looking forward to sleeping tonight because I know it's gonna be cold again. Already last night I wore pretty much every warm clothing that I have. Socks, sweatpants, this jacket, t-shirt, and the tent is still here. The bike is still here. Everything is here. Perfect. Good morning. It was a good night. Let me show you my crib. Welcome to my crib. 2 square meters. So not a lot to show. Here's towel. There's 2 panniers. There's clean socks that I used once. My food, jacket, my backpack with more clothes, just in case I was cold at night, and that's about it. Look at this one little naked tent. And I was wondering, why is my head skin, my hair, kind of like sore? and I just realized that the helmet, it's got holes in it, right? So I must have burnt my head. Yep, sunscreen on my head. Holy shit, that's good. Holy crap, the wind is killing me today. Whole time it's in the face. Like, it won't turn around at all. Yeah, I'm getting closer and closer to the ocean, so I would not expect the wind to ease up. It is what it is. A price I have to pay for the views. Well, I almost fell. Country roads, take me to Cabo Sardao as soon as possible because I need to eat and drink. Yeah, I think I cannot complain, guys. That's a pretty cool view. Look at this, how freaking steep it is. It's a straight ass wall. Now, what's interesting about this place is the only place in the world, I believe, where the storks actually stay on the rocks right there. All right, yeah, I thought there was something wrong with it when I came. And I was right. This is the one. This is the lighthouse that the legend has it that it was built the other way around. The lighthouse should be on the seaside, but it's on the land side, which doesn't make any sense. If only the lighthouse was on the other side, that would be good. But this is looking odd and weird. If I should stay here in the town or should I go past the town and sleep somewhere in the woods? Alright, the decision is made. I'll go past the town and I will wild camp today. I just reminded myself that in 2 hours I have to take a test for my lovely ethics class. Yeah, I'll find a cool spot, maybe on the cliff, and take the test on the cliff. The ride was so good that I actually made it to the next town on the list. Alright, that was very stupid. And all the way down there, it's still a little bit more. But that's tough. This is my setup for the test. I just finished it. Alright, it is past 7 p.m. and I have to go figure out the place to sleep for tonight. I still want to wipe now, but I don't know where. So I'm gonna head out. Look, I've made a friend. He's been with me for like 1 minute, but he's my friend now. It's been like 20 minutes of me looking for a place to sleep. And this guy just showed up again. So he must have been following me the whole time. But also, I don't want him to follow me all the time. I want to set up a camp without the dog. What the fuck? He's chasing me on the road. That's not good. Looks like he's not giving up anytime soon. Alright, he's slowed down. I think that's a goodbye. No! I just turned around and I saw the dog in the distance. I don't know if he's there. Yes, he is. And my legs are burning. I'll push a little bit more. Hopefully he leaves. Because finally there's some flat area here. And there's some trees up there. So I'll try to crash. Deep in someone's private property, which is not very good. I think I will turn around and head back because there's more options there. I think I made it. The mosquitoes are freaking crazy. It's hot, but I have to wear the jacket and sweats. I found a place right here. According to the instructions, like someone would give you, this is not the spot because right here is a road. There is another road. And right there, there's another road with the city, with the town. Here's my stove. I'm preparing everything here. Pasta with tomato sauce and tuna. That is freaking good. Well, maybe not pasta, noodles. It is 2 a.m. and the wind is so strong that is scary actually. Sleeping underneath the trees. It's 5:20 and it's going just as hard as it was earlier, if not stronger. 5:30. I went out to pee. The pine trees are freaking swinging crazy. I'm so tired. That was a terrible night. During the night, it was like 60% of my worries that the trees were gonna follow me, 30 that someone was gonna walk on me, and 10 sleep. Now that it's light outside and the wind is not as strong anymore, the risk of trees falling on me is closer to 0, maybe 10%, let's say. Someone walking on me is 60%, and the 30% is me worrying about the wind on the way. So yeah, I gotta pack because I don't want anyone to walk on me. Alright, just ate some pastries for breakfast, had a cup of coffee, and now hitting an uphill out of Odessa, or whatever this town is called, and I'm headed to Algarve. Holy shit, look at that, that's all uphill. I have to go up there. First uphill is done, which is a great freaking warm-up. I don't know how this thing works, but backpackers are everywhere. Like, every little town, you'll see some backpackers there. And this is actually pretty cool because it just goes to show how little you need to travel to really remote places on the map. Literally all you need is a backpack with some basic like first need stuff and some money for food. You don't need anything else. You can just keep on going, bro. You can travel the whole world like that. Just a little bit of money, good attitude, and you can do some fun, crazy things. Think about it. Alright, I'm here right on the side of the road because I think I just got a flat tire. Alright, the pump is so freaking bad, but some nice local guy that I was actually fixing the bike on his driveway, and he told me there's a gas station like 1 kilometer away. So that's where I'm headed to use the pump. The air machine is not working, so I'll see if there's another gas station. Worst case scenario, I'll sit with the pump and keep fucking clowning myself. Got it, found the working one. Life is life. I do not have the correct extension to use the compressor. Too big. It needs to be smaller like this, and I don't have it. So I am back to good old ways. The tire is as good as it will be. I cannot get it any better without a compressor. I think I'll try to go to the beach again. I have no clue if it's gonna work out. Oh shit, that was deep as hell. My whole shoes are wet. Oh, I'm soaked. It did not look that deep. Holy crap, indeed really steep. Right, well, I'm very proud of my bike, but now it's time to go back to Algarve and find camping, and hopefully she can handle that as well. Let's go. Freaking F, bro. I left my tripod at the cliff, and I'm like way too far right now to come back. Oh, today's going to the books, bro. Also, look how dirty I am from this whole wannabe mechanic situation.
Today was one hell of a day. Let's start from the beginning. Crazy night with the wind that I thought was gonna freaking destroy everything around me, including me. I honestly thought that was like a tornado or something. I blew up my tire. That took me like 2 hours. I lost my tripod. I know where I left it, but I lost my tripod. Tried to ride across a creek and I just freaking drenched my shoes and socks on 2 more journeys like this. That's the for the plot. Middle of the night and I'm exhausted. My butt hurts so bad, but this is exactly where I want to be. And hear me out, I'm just starting this channel, but if you vibe with this road journey, please hit that subscribe button and help me build the channel, and let's see how far we can go. Good night, peace out. Alright guys, today's the day. I already started packing, see some cliffs, ocean, and after that we're going to the Grande Finale, which is Cabo de São Vicente. Alright, they pushed me off the road. All the freaking buses and the delivery trucks pushing me off the road, but I won't let them. Alright, there's a steep hill. Talk to you later. Going uphill is really tempting for the views, but not for the work to do. So I guess that's what I'm gonna do, go uphill. There where the fisherman is, there's like a really cool thing that explodes water straight up like a whale would do. So I will walk up there, probably annoy the fisherman. I walked up to the fisherman and asked if I could film. I even did it in Portuguese, and he asked if I was gonna film him. I said no. And yeah, so I started filming the exploding thing and he was not happy, so just a quick recording and I left. I would go to the beach, but it doesn't make sense with the bike. I don't really want to leave it too far away, so fuck, my tire exploded again. I'll risk it for now. Worst case scenario, I'll have to unpack again and repair again. Well, I thought yesterday's 1.2 kilometer uphill was great. I just finished 4 kilometer. Only a couple minutes away from the main point of this trip. If you like this active lifestyle, road journey vibe, please like, comment and subscribe. Gosh, I don't believe I'm saying that. Almost there, I can see it in the very far distance. I made it. I've literally reached the moment where I can't go any further. There's no road. The land ends. Europe ends. Somewhere out there, there's Morocco and Africa. Right there's some islands. And way beyond that blue thing, there's Americas. Alright, enough with this philosophical BS. So what is so special about this piece of rock? In the 15th century, this was the intellectual Area 51 of the world. Prince Henry the Navigator, he gathered here the best map makers and astronomers to work on the maps, which were worth more than gold in that time. If you stole one and tried to sell it to the Spanish,
you would probably face a death penalty. From this very spot, this right here, they were ruling the world before half of it was even discovered. This is not a random spot, guys. Guys, say goodbye to the Cabo de São Vicente lighthouse. It's slowly disappearing in the background. Alright, it's about 6:30 p.m. I managed to set up my camp. I took everything off the bike for the first time. And that's the first time I'm riding the bike without anything on it. And it's actually pretty light all of a sudden. Right now I'm headed here to Sagres. I'm also riding right now without any bibs on my butt. Ooh, it's sandy. Fudge. Well, you almost witnessed my crash. Anyways, I was saying I'm riding without any bibs on my butt. So it's hurting because my butt is sore from all the sitting. Afterwards, I went to get some groceries for tonight. I mean chocolate and gummies. But anyways,
The last night in the tent, that's a weird feeling. Tomorrow morning, last kilometers on the bike and to Lagos. Then grab a quick lunch over there, catch a train, and time to see what this whole Lisbon is about.
Alright, it's 7:40 in the morning. Let's pack up, go grab some quick food, and hit the road for the last time.
The name of the cafe is Picnic Sagres, I believe. What's cool, they're open from sunrise to sunset. So every day, every week, every month, the timing is different. Here guys, on the train station, ready to go to Lisbon. And I thought I'd be more excited, but going back to Lisbon actually means going back to the schedules and timelines. And this is a complete opposite of my whole trip, so we'll see how that goes. I have already returned Vincenta, and it was such a dramatic event in my life that I got onto a wrong train and I had to pay for another ticket, which was fairly expensive. Now I'm in the city in Lisbon. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna sleep tonight. I've been walking for 15 minutes and I just got offered the white powder and green leaves. I was just offered for the second, third, and fourth time. And the fucking pump will not come off. Fucking trash ass pump. Here we have two islands, and one of them, the one on the water. Well, that was smart. Stop trucking my face, you.